Good morning, and welcome to the annual Staff Service and Recognition of Excellence Awards event. Before we begin this year's event, please note that additional seating for guests is available upstairs. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Good morning, and welcome to the annual Staff Service and Recognition of Excellence Awards event. Before we begin this year's event, please note that additional seating for guests is available upstairs. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Sure.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning and welcome to the annual Staff Service and Recognition of Excellence event. I'm Christina De La Vega, the Associate Vice President of Human Resources, and I'm delighted to be here with all of you today. Today we welcome all of you here to celebrate 60 years of excellence, celebrating our staff's dedication to student success, your accomplishments, and your loyalty to the university. Once again this year we have a full house with seating up even in the balcony, and we're set to recognize approximately 300 employees who collectively have provided more than 4,000 years of service. So thank you all for your accomplishments. At this time, I would like to introduce our President, Diane F. Harrison, who will officially open our celebration. Welcome, President Harrison.
My water bottle doesn't fit. Thank you, Christina. Where you went? Where did you go? There you are. Thank you. So good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here today to recognize our colleagues who've reached incredible milestones of service at CSUN, and to celebrate those of you who have been nominated and who have won excellence awards based on your personal or team achievements. Individually and collectively, you do great work, and we know this achievement does not come by chance. Today is a celebration of you, of your service, your accomplishments, and most importantly, your dedication to student success. On behalf of the entire cabinet and our campus community, and the lights that we just got upstairs so we can see you, I thank each of you for all you have done for CSUN. Thanks to your good work, we continually raise the standard of service and support that we provide to our students. Each of you is essential to our CSUN community, helping to create an environment where students not only succeed, but they have a positive impact on the world in which they live. If I may, I would like to take a moment to share a personal milestone of sorts with you. Some of you may recall that I was not here with you 2 years ago to celebrate this event due to the birth of my grandson, Maddox. So I'm always going to connect these two important events in my mind, and Maddox is now turning 2 next week. So happy birthday, Maddox the Menace. Thank you. So I'm excited to start these awards and our celebration with the Presidential Award. At this time, I'd like to invite our cabinet representatives to join me on stage to greet and congratulate our presidential honoree. This award honors a staff member each year who is a top performer, who has left an indelible positive mark on the university, who contributes to improved processes and demonstrates alignment with the mission, vision, values, and goals of the university. I want to thank all of the nominees and the nominators who took the time to recognize their colleagues for this award. Let us take a moment to congratulate all of the award nominees who are named on the screen. The recipient of the 2019 Presidential Award is Yen Duong. Just stand right here so we can brag about you. Yen is the office coordinator in the Department of Mathematics. This department has grown tremendously over the last 5 years. They have the largest student enrollment numbers on campus and employ approximately 300 employees. Yen has a wide range of work assignments and has expanded responsibilities due to departmental growth. Her work includes, among other duties, assisting the department chair in increasing interactions between students and faculty, assigning TA schedules, designating classroom space for about 50 to 90 classes per semester that do not fit within the department allocated space. They need more space, clearly. Coordinating common final exams, and diligently tracking lecturer entitlements and other employment documentation. Additionally, Yen's administrative specialty in budget analysis, planning, and fund management has been key to the smooth operations of the department during this period of growth. She utilizes her analytic skills to make reliable budget forecasts and is innovative in suggesting appropriation plans. She is also a master at planning departmental events and organizes the annual faculty retreat, a graduate reception and awards ceremony for approximately 150 guests, and the annual open house. In everything that she does, Yen combines her dedication, high standards, and conscientiousness together with a friendly, cheerful disposition, patience, kindness, and warmth. She is encouraging, inquisitive, and a quick learner. Yen continuously operates at the highest level of performance, has earned our admiration and respect, and is therefore being awarded the 2019 Presidential Award. There you are. Hang on. If you'll stay for just a few minutes while we enjoy a short video about your work.
I always say to everyone, Yen is the best hire that I've ever been involved in.
Before I arrived, she was working in the biology department, and from there she went to the math department. We have an annual college picnic for faculty and staff, and she is very involved with that, helping us to prepare. She does a lot of the hard work to help us put together a picnic for several hundred people.
I mean, if I was going to list all of the things Yen works on, this interview would last forever. She does the budget analysis for the department. She does all the hiring paperwork. She helps faculty with their travel expense reports. She does the payroll.
I would describe her as really, in many ways, the centerpiece of that office. For example, the way that she goes out of her way to do her job for scheduling. She works very hard with one of the faculty, Mary Rosen.
Yen started working in the math department in 2003. She worked her way up to her current position of administrative analyst. The math department is very large. It's almost about the size of a college.
She's always there when she's needed. You can always count on her. You can rest assured that that office is being run efficiently. She cares deeply about the department. The Department of Mathematics is the largest department on campus. Last fall, they enrolled 12,000 students. That is a huge job to do the enrollment, to get them all in their classes, the scheduling, and Yen plays a vital part in that.
You know, Yen, the department, the entire department, really appreciates and acknowledges all the exceptional jobs you do for us. From the whole math department, we really want to congratulate you on being the recipient for the 2019 CSUN Presidential Award.
Very nice. Congratulations. Please join me in congratulating Yen Duong. Congratulations again. I would now like to invite our Chief Diversity Officer, Natalie Mason-Kinsey, to the podium to present the Excellence in Diversity and Inclusion Award.
Thank you, President Harrison. Good morning. It is my great pleasure to introduce the recipient of the Excellence in Diversity and Inclusion Award. CSUN values diversity as an essential condition for achieving institutional excellence. Our university thrives on the talents drawn from a diverse workforce, and we believe that the climate of respect and inclusivity that we have here allows employees and students to perform to their maximum potential. The CSUN Excellence in Diversity Award is reserved for employees who practice, promote, and value efforts to support diversity, inclusion, and respect for all people. This year's nominees are listed on the screen, and we would like to take a moment to congratulate all of them. This year, the Diversity and Inclusion Award goes to Miss Vicki Allen. Vicki, will you please come forward and accept your award? Vicki is the Assistant Director of Student Involvement. She has been an important part of the Matador family for over 25 years. In those years, she has built relationships with students through their involvement in student organizations and in campus leadership positions. Vicki has worked closely with our fraternity and sorority community, which has seen growth and development due to her leadership. She is a proud Matador while she is assisting our students in celebrating their culture, beliefs, and interests through programs and organizations. She is a valued volunteer for the Black Alumni Association and for Black Graduation. Vicki also is a positive influence to all she works with and the students that she works for. Please join me in recognizing and congratulating Vicki Allen, whose work around inclusiveness and student involvement has earned both our respect and the 2019 Excellence in Diversity and Inclusion Award. I would like to now ask Robin McGibbon and Joe Medina from Human Resources to come to the stage. They will be recognizing staff and administrators who are celebrating their 5- and 10-year anniversaries with the university. Please join me in welcoming Robin and Joe to the stage.
Thank you, Natalie. Will each person celebrating their 5-year anniversary with the university stand when your name is called and remain standing until all of the 5-year award recipients from your division have been called? With 5 years of service from Academic Affairs,
Noe Aguirre. Mary Gabrielle Brooks. Stephanie Castro. James Roman Coenriquez. Sarah Cohen. Randy Cohen. Cesar Crisostomo. Shirhan El-Shurif. Michael Galliana. Beth Jo Gewertz.
Laura Nat, Adam Hunter, Anthony Ivankovic, Shay James, Teresa Jasmine Kolkbeck, Ellen Lee, Aaron Lindberg, Tiffany Lopez, Adela Macias, Sharazad Manavi,
Charlene Mansueta. Ryan Mason. Marissa Maines. Brianna McDonald. Christy Metter. Matthew Medina. Crystal Monroy. Darnesa Morris. Michael Paloma. Edward Park.
Jorge Ramirez, Jesse Revlin, Erica Reyes, Joe Rodriguez, Esmeralda Rodriguez, Maria Rodriguez Aguilar, Karen Saborin, Cindy Salazar, Lindsay Shantz, Victoria Simonian,
Francis Solano. Nicole Williams. And Nicole Wilson. Please join us now in recognizing the 5-year award honorees from Academic Affairs.
And now with 5 years of service from Administration and Finance. Again, please hold your applause until all names have been called. Juliana Alvarez, Virginia Ankiko, Michael Crooms, Cameron Downs, Evan Drain, Mark Ellis, Austin Erickson, Lishan Farmer, Manuel Martinez Godinez, Cesar Jacinto,
Lawrence Johnson. Juan Luna. Charles Matthew. Dennis Miller Jr. Quincy Moore. Manuel Munoz. Jorge Perez. Angel Ramos. Ever Ramos Guevara. Jennifer Sanchez.
Thor Steingraber, Sabrina Termini, Kyle Woodhouse, Max Worthy, Irina Yakubova, and Megan Zulo. Please join us in recognizing the 5-year award honorees from Administration and Finance.
Now with 5 years of service from Information Technology, Bori Hong and Peter Sin.
With 5 years of service from Student Affairs, Frank Alatorre, Patrick Bailey, Jean Balatayo, Anthony Bennett, Myra Gonzalez, Anne Marie Green, Filiberto Leyva, Zachary Lotane, Anna Martinez, Raimundo Medina,
Shirley Navarro, Anna Penaranda, Catherine Kretchenberger, Nadia Talley, Heather Urban, and Sarah Vizcarra. Please join us in recognizing the 5-year award honorees from Student Affairs. Now with 5 years of service from Associated Students, Denise Ibarra.
With 5 years of service from the University Student Union, Mickey Galindo, Ryan Herpetian, Michael Niles, and Randy Sorensen. Please join us in recognizing the 5-year award honorees from the University Student Union.
Now with 5 years of service from University Advancement, Amy Homaker, Olivia Herstein, Luann Rocha, and Ira Unterman. Please join us in recognizing the 5-year award honorees from University Advancement.
With 5 years of service from the University Corporation, Jenilyn Arante, Yao Li Shuang, Julie Coveney, Maria Guzman, Susan Dickman, Catherine Hu, Peterson Ignacio, Farzad Mafuzi, Vanessa Morales, Stephanie Rodriguez,
Griffin Shrednick, Sherry Strahl, Karina Ward, Minglang Sheng. Please join us now in recognizing the 5-year award honorees from the University Corporation. Audience, please help us giving one more round of applause to all of the 5-year award recipients. It is our pleasure now to present to you the recipients from the Division of Academic Affairs with 10 years of service. Now we'll ask that each person celebrating their 10 years of service with the university stand when your name is called and remain standing until the recipients from your division have been announced.
From Academic Affairs with 10 years of service, Joy Boulos, Monique Brown, Jeff Chambers, Patty Clark, Christina De La Fuente, Sarah Johnson, Beth Kalish, Ricardo Macias, Ramakanth Mandava, Mario Martinez,
Scott McKim, Veronica Muncall, Stephen Paredes, Amy Pauli, Hallie Telto, Becky San, and Mariana Volkova. Please join us now in recognizing the 10-year award honorees from Academic Affairs.
From Administration and Finance with 10 years of service, Annabelle Diaz, Cheryl Jones, and Ravi Kumar Narla. Please join us in recognizing the 10-year award honorees from Administration and Finance.
Now with 10 years of service from Information Technology, we have Brian Martin, Sean Mech, and Anthony Sevilla. Hey, please join us in recognizing the 10-year award honorees from Information Technology.
From Student Affairs with 10 years of service, Oscar Alcaraz, Iris Blum, Dwayne Cantrell, Bernarda Chavez, Oleg Gokman, Denise Henninger, Trayvon Johnson, Sarah Lee Long, Lucille Mackis, Carlos Molina, and Ivy Reed. Please join us in recognizing the 10-year award honorees from Student Affairs.
From the University Corporation with 10 years of service, we have Evelyn Torres Garcia, Julie Gould, Irma Juarez de Sanchez, Simplicio Navarro, Paris Reigert, Miranda Salas, and Catherine Weeks. Please join us now in recognizing the 10-year award honorees from University Corporation. One more round of applause for all of the 10-year award honorees.
At this time, we invite President Harrison and cabinet representatives to join us on stage as Joe Smith, Chief of Staff, and Rick Evans, Executive Director of the University Corporation, present this year's Merit Awards.
Thank you, Robin and Joe, and isn't that just incredible? I'm sorry, one more time, congratulations to the 5- and 10-year award honorees. It is now our honor to present to you the recipients of the 2019 Merit Awards. This award is reserved for employees who have contributed to significant process improvements, provided excellent citizenship to the campus community, and have outstanding performance beyond the normal scope of their work duties. Before we announce this year's recipients, we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all of the nominees for the 2019 Merit Awards. This year, we will be awarding 4 awards. Our first award recipient is Maria Garza. There she is. Come on down. Maria is the accounting technician and facilities coordinator for the Klotz Student Health Center. Maria is a dynamic leader and participant in student health care center initiatives. She was critical in ensuring a smooth transition to a cashless service process, making payment for services and medication more streamlined and easier for our students. She also played a major role in coordinating multiple major renovations in the Student Health Center, which were critical to the health center's reaccreditation process. Maria serves as an inspiring role model as she partners with colleagues to create and facilitate a supportive and inviting environment which mitigates barriers for students and encourages student access and success. She displays a commitment to excellence in her leadership and communication. I now present to you Maria Garza, 2019 CSUN Merit Award recipient.
All right, our next Merit Award recipient is Patricia Gaina. Patricia is the Assistant Director for the Senior Year Career Programs at the Career Center. Patricia was responsible for the development and implementation of Maddie's Closet, which opened this last fall. For those of you that don't know, Maddie's Closet helps students prepare and dress for success before they interview or meet with prospective employers. Maddie's Closet has become a staple and a signature program, not to mention point of pride for the Career Center. All in all, Patricia models consistently exemplary performance. I now present to you Patricia Gaina, 2019 CSUN Merit Award recipient.
Our next Merit Award recipient is Sean Choi, Director of Enterprise Application Development and Information Technology. Sean, as you're coming down, I'm going to talk about you for a moment. Sean has been a valuable member of information technology for almost 20 years in increasingly responsible positions from developer to director. Sean has contributed to the success of the division. As the lead technical resource for the department, Sean implemented the application access request system, which has saved approximately 2,375 hours of staff time, eliminated paper forms, and shortened turnaround times. Sean was also key to the development of the mobile app to give students more options for accessing the student system in support of student success goals. Sean is a go-to person in IT, using his vast breadth of knowledge in the technology arena to support the CSUN community. I now present to you Sean Choi, 2019 CSUN Merit Award winner. Congratulations, very well deserved.
All right, our final Merit Award recipient is Jody Sawyer. Jody is the Health Information Management Services lead for the Student Health Center. Jody oversees the health center records for, get this, 40,000 patient visits each year. Jody has provided CPR training for CSUN students and the campus community. She also has single-handedly created the health center's emergency response team to ensure the safety of our students. A team comprised of physicians, nurses, pharmacists who stand ready to respond to any emergency situation. Jody demonstrates outstanding leadership skills and is fully committed to service excellence. I now present to you Jody Sawyer, 2019 Merit Award recipient.
Congratulations again to our 2019 Merit Award recipients. Their efforts truly help elevate CSUN to new heights in support of our students. And it's asking me to ask you again for another round of applause to express our appreciation for their work. And I now invite Rob Gonzalez, Vice President of University Advancement and President of the Foundation, to come forward to present the Alumni Relations Award.
A little bit lower. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Well, it's my great pleasure to present the CSUN Alumni Relations Award. This award is presented to an employee who develops initiatives or enhances existing programs which encourage successful collaboration and relationships with alumni that advance university goals and objectives. Thank you to all the nominees this year who have spent their time cultivating relationships with our alumni, and they're on the screen. The 2019 recipient of the CSUN Alumni Relations Award is Terry Lissagore. Terry is a professor in the Family and Consumer Sciences Department and has been a part of the CSUN community since 1986. She is a professor by day and volunteer and philanthropist by night. Terry has regularly opened up her classroom for alumni to re-engage with CSUN as guest lecturers. She hosts prospective donors at the Soraya and other university events and makes herself available to present her research at alumni and donor events and at the Dean's Advisory Council meetings and donor showcases. Terry not only has a long-standing record of cross-divisional service to CSUN, but an enthusiasm for CSUN that is contagious. Terry is currently volunteering in Nepal, so she couldn't make it back today, and has asked Samantha Delagardelle to accept this award in her honor, as she is not able to be with us. But I do want to do one thing while Samantha's coming up. Since she can't be here, I'm going to do a little video, so bear with me, folks, and play along. When I say Terry's name, just give wild applause. Come on up, Samantha. Hi, Terry. I'm here with a few friends where you've just won the Alumni Service Award. Let's give her a round of applause. Thanks, Terry. Thank you all. And now I welcome back to the stage President Harrison.
Now we would like to honor the participants of the CSUN Shine From Within program. This year, 14 individuals were selected by their respective division leaders to participate in this staff development program, giving them the opportunity to develop core competencies, a sense of connection and community with other units across campus, a broader understanding and knowledge about the university and other divisions, a greater personal investment in the mission of the university and its planning priorities, and to collaborate on a project aimed at advancing our campus priorities. Today, I'm thrilled to recognize and welcome our 2019 cohort who spent the academic year participating in this cross-divisional staff development program. Honorees, please come to the stage to be recognized as your name is called by Robin.
Juliana Alvarez, Desiree Dodd, John Paul Gale, Janeth Guznavi, Cindy Greco, Rachel Guerra, Dominica Mahalka, Chan Mech, Ilona Runge, Sandra Salute, Anika Usher, Nikki Valadez, Perla Velma, and Corinne Von Collin.
So congratulations to each of you on this achievement. The cabinet and I look forward to your project presentation later today. We're looking forward to that. And we're also excited to continue this program with a new cohort for the 2019-2020 academic year and continue our efforts of employee success. Very good. Thank you. At this time, I invite Robin and Joe to present our colleagues who have earned recognition for 15 to 25 years of service. And the cabinet will take your seat.
Thank you, President Harrison. It is our pleasure to now present to you the recipients of the 15, 20, and 25 years of service. We will be presenting these awards by division, starting with academic affairs. Interim Provost Stella Theodoulou has joined us at the front of the room. Honorees, please come forward when we call your name and stay at the front of the room until all of the names have been called from your division. The academic affairs group is very large, so please congregate behind Interim Provost Theodoulou and leave enough room for her to congratulate all of the colleagues that are being recognized. Okay, from academic affairs with 15 years of service, Elizabeth Altman. Berhan Arega. Francisco Calderon. Suzanne David. Vicki Everhart. Cherie Hawthorne. Danielle Casey. Amy Levine.
Jennifer Liu. Denise Martin Thomas. Svetlana Persian. Blanca Placencia. Judy Roberts. Fernando Valle. Philip Walsh. And Matthew Warland.
From academic affairs with 20 years of service, Albert Alcazar. Caleb Fahey. Laverne Hendricks. Dan Hoskin. Bruce McDonald. Linda Noblejas Sepuay. Dianelli Pardo. Geraldine Sari. Kelly Smith.
And from academic affairs with 25 years of service, Deborah Coors. Sheila Grant. Rashawn Green. James Henry. Rochelle Johnson Henderson. Maria King. John Lafreniere. Michael McFarland. And Mari Uchenko.
Please join us now in congratulating the honorees from academic affairs with 15 through 25 years of service.
Come on in. Scoot. Good. Another round of applause.
Round of applause. Now I would like to invite Colin Donahue, Vice President of Administration and Finance and Chief Financial Officer, to please join us at the front of the room. Again, we will have several people recognized in this division. And we ask that you please gather behind Vice President Donahue and leave room for all of the Service Award recipients to be greeted by him when their name is called. Starting with 15 years of service from Administration and Finance, Angela Elford, Mauricio Aviles, Joel Bond, Nelson Castillo, Cynthia de la Fuente, Fidel Diaz, Maria Flores, May Lai, Gilmar Rodriguez, Teresa Worrell.
From Administration and Finance with 20 years of service, Jose Cuevas. Isidore Gold. Lori Goldbrubaker. Gail Hesse. Joy Hillman. Matt Monroe. And Kathy Salazar. All right.
From Administration and Finance with 25 years of service, Maria Amaya, Francis Canales, Roland Cantu, Vicente Espinosa, Jose Gil, John Haran, Eric Hopper, Paula Lamoa, Erasmo Magana, Wayne Morrow,
Felicia Newsom. Leonidas Ojeda. Agripina Rodriguez. Christopher Rooney. Teddy Tan. Sergio Terrazas. Robert Villegas. And John Young. Please join us in congratulating all of the honorees from Administration and Finance with 15 through 25 years of service. Great. One more round of applause.
We now invite Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer Hillary Baker to please join us at the front of the room. From Information Technology with 15 years of service, we have Ben Louie, Robert Rodriguez, and Phyllis Wang.
Round of applause for Phyllis.
We now invite our Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, William Watkins, to please join us at the front of the room. Again, we will have several people called from this division, and we ask that you please gather behind Vice President Watkins. Leave enough room for all of the service award recipients to be greeted when their name is called.
From Student Affairs with 15 years of service, Elizabeth Arias, Sharnae Bailey, Guadalupe Gamboa, Nora Harrington, Lily Lagarda, Gabriel Lopez, Aaron Matthews, Sarah Newman, Robin Taylor, and Jose Villegas.
From Student Affairs now with 20 years of service, Odette Fulham, Maria Garza, Katherine Kroner, Andrew Leyva, Leticia Pacheco, Rebecca Palmer, Scott Selna, Tammy Serrano,
From Student Affairs with 25 years of service, Vicki Allen and Ed Rich. Please join us in congratulating all of the honorees from Student Affairs with 15 through 25 years of service. One more round of applause. I'd now like to invite Dave Crandall, Executive Director of Associated Students, to join Vice President Watkins at the front of the room.
From Associated Students with 15 years of service, Kevin Moharati. And from Associated Students with 25 years of service, Yvonne Monreal. Big round of applause for Yvonne and Kevin. We now invite Jimmy Francis, the Director of the Student Rec Center, to please join us at the front of the room. From University Student Union with 15 years of service, Tamika Browd. Joe Illuminati. Rick Kaiser.
And from University Student Union with 20 years of service, Sharon Kinnard. Congratulations to the honorees from the University Student Union with 15 through 20 years of service.
We now invite Vice President of University Advancement and President of Foundation, Rob Gonzalez, to please join us at the front of the room.
From University Advancement, round of applause for Rob. No. From University Advancement with 15 years of service, John Pepitone.
From University Advancement with 20 years of service, Tatsuo Kumaji and Yvonne Wolf. With 25 years of service, Carmen Ramos Chandler. And Fariba Ferdowsi.
At this time, hugs all around, we would like to invite Rick Evans, Executive Director of the University Corporation, to please join us at the front of the stage.
From the University Corporation with 15 years of service, Luis Aguirre. Patricia Alfaro. Martha Bonilla. Angelina Cano. Ana Maria de la Canela. Estela Fuentes. Pablo Mapil. Antonio Parra. Alberto Villaseñor. And from the University Corp with 25 years of service, Angela Cookson and Elizabeth Corrigan.
Congratulations to all of the honorees from the University Corporation with 15 and 25 years of service. And one last time, congratulations to all of the 15 through 25 year service recipients.
We now invite William Watkins, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, President Harrison and Cabinet Representatives, to please join us at the stage to present the Student Assistant of the Year Award.
Good morning, Matador family. How about a cheer for all of our recipients thus far? I have the distinct privilege of presenting to you the Student Assistant of the Year Award. Colleges and universities have long recognized the importance and impact of employment, on-campus employment, in assisting students to persist and graduate from college. But any of you who've had the good fortune of having students work in your office, you know that those benefits flow in both directions. To demonstrate the value and importance of our student assistants and their vital contributions to our campus community, I'm proud to present to you the Student Assistant of the Year Award. Each year, this award is presented to one student employed in a student assistant classification who demonstrates exceptional contributions to their department by their outstanding skill set, professionalism, and quality of work and service to the campus community. Let's take a moment to congratulate all of the nominees as their names will appear and photos on the boards here. Pretty impressive. So now, it's my pleasure to present to you the recipient of the 2019 Student Assistant of the Year Award, Elisa Carrillo. Elisa, would you please come forward? Is she here? Okay. Well, we have had a visual of her. You know what she looks like. So let me move on then. Elisa is an employee of the Universal Design Center. Might that be her? Is that Lisa? No, that's not Lisa. I'm working hard. She's been a student employee there for 4 years, working each semester, including summers and breaks. During this time, she has demonstrated extensive reliability and trustworthiness while working on a diverse range of tasks and with varying degrees of technical difficulty. When the department relaunched their website, Elisa played a critical role in designing technical pages and enhancing the site with fresh examples that make the content easier to understand. In addition to working at the Universal Design Center, Elisa has been an active member of the university. She's been involved in various clubs and organizations on campus, such as the CSUN Student-Run Public Relations Agency, Agency 398, and the Public Relations Student Society of America. Please join me in congratulating Lisa in absentia. Great. Our students do indeed appreciate the congratulations that we express to them, so let's take a chance this week, everyone, and do that. So I'd now like to invite Colin Donahue, who Vice President for Administration and Finance and our Chief Financial Officer, to the podium to provide the introduction of the Leadership Award. Colin?
Thanks, William. So it's now my pleasure to present this year's recipient of the Leadership Award. Each year, this award is presented to an administrator who embodies our leadership principles and who has exhibited a commitment to connect his or her work with the 8 campus planning priorities. I want to thank all of the nominators who took the time to recognize colleagues for this award. And let's take a look at the screens and congratulate all the nominees who are presented there. So I'm proud to present the recipient of the 2019 Leadership Award, Assistant Vice President of Alumni Relations and Annual Giving, Shelley Hedvina. Shelley earned both her bachelor's and her master's degrees from CSUN, and she embodies the CSUN leadership principles in all she does. Shelley models inclusivity, always striving to gain valuable input from a wide range of employees in various classifications. She recruited alumni, chapter leadership, and volunteers to be reflective of CSUN's rich diversity, creating 25 active alumni chapters. That's a lot, Shelley. She collaborates across divisions to enhance student and alumni initiatives, strengthen volunteer engagement, and deepen alumni relations. Her partnerships resulted in several initiatives, including the first AS President's Day, which reunited and engaged former student government officials with current student leaders, the online Matador Mentor platform, the Alumni Concert Series at the Soraya, and the first Student Athlete Speed Mentoring event. That's just to name a few. Shelley is also catalytic, always looking for new and creative ways of developing a program and ensuring its success. She was one of the leaders of the 60th anniversary celebration, which brought more than 5,000 alumni back to campus. She created the Corporate Connect program that takes busloads of students to major corporations in Los Angeles to meet alumni and learn about their work. Shelley is also a natural leader and talent builder. She demonstrates courageousness and resilience, not shying away from difficult conversations and expressing her opinions in a collegial, proactive manner. Shelley is highly accountable and data-driven in her work, and she implements effective processes and procedures to create a successful work environment and guides her team's professional development. Many of her employees have gained valuable skills and experiences which have allowed them to advance their careers here at CSUN. And most importantly, all of Shelley's actions show she is mission-aligned and committed to student success. So Shelley, please stay up with us for a few minutes while we show a short video about your leadership and its impact on CSUN.
We're lucky to have Shelley. She truly embodies the CSUN leadership principles. She's mission-aligned, she's catalytic, a talent builder, she's accountable and collaborative, and she just gets things done. Shelley oversees all of Alumni Relations, 360,000 alumni, a board of about 40 leaders among alumni, and annual giving programs, which have been going at a record pace. Shelley leads by example. She doesn't ask anyone to work harder than her. Great manager, and does a terrific job of inspiring those around her to do their best, and holds high standards and expects the best of people.
Shelley's involvement on campus is so wide. Her role as Assistant Vice President for Alumni Relations and Annual Fund, but there's so much more to that. The campus's signature events, the Distinguished Alumni Awards, the Volunteer Service Awards. This year we celebrated our 60th anniversary. All were led by Shelley and her team. They were just incredible events. She did a magnificent job and made CSUN look so tremendous.
Shelley's the ultimate advocate of CSUN. She makes it a point and is intentional about figuring out the achievements across campus and touting those worldwide to our alumni network. She's proud of the great work that CSUN does and the role that she's able to play. She has the opportunity here to make people feel as welcome as she felt when she was a student, and I think Shelley carries that with her when she's hiring or when she's advocating for students. She remembers what it was like when she was a student. Shelley is so deserving of this award because she exemplifies leadership in every role she's ever played at CSUN. She is incredibly proud of all the great moments of CSUN's history, and she collects memorabilia from those moments. Not only did both of her parents go to CSUN, but she married a CSUN alum. And here's hoping that both of her children come to CSUN as well. So if you have a chance to stop by our office to check it out, it's pretty incredible, all the great moments that she's been involved in over the last 30 years.
So please join me in honoring our 2019 award winner for the Leadership Award, Shelley Hadbina. So I'd now like to invite Robin and Joe back to the stage, and they'll be recognizing our colleagues with 30 and 35 years of service.
It is a great honor to be here today to express appreciation to colleagues who are celebrating 30 and 35 years of service with the university. We appreciate the value of dedicated employees who have spent most of their career here at CSUN. These capable, committed employees are the mentors and historians to the values and traditions that are so important to our continued success. This year, we have the largest number of 30 and 35-year service honorees. This is truly a testament to the reflection of the community you all create for each other here at CSUN. We are proud to present to you our colleagues who have distinguished themselves in so many ways over their careers at CSUN. Honorees, please come forward as your name is called and stay at the front of the stage until the names of all honorees have been announced.
From Academic Affairs with 30 years of service, Rochelle Aguayo. Kevin Anderson. Philip Calvert. Hetty Carpenter. Jennifer Elliott. Artis Flanagan. Marvik Garbani. Sandra Hernandez. Rosemary Muniz. Roxana Salinas.
And from Academic Affairs with 35 years of service, Diane Moore. Jose Rivera. James Sweeters. And Kelly Winkleblack Shea.
From Administration and Finance with 30 years of service, Luz Garcia. Ana Martinez. Isidro Ortiz. And with 35 years of service, Mika Williamson.
From Information Technology with 30 years of service, Janice Johnson. And from Information Technology with 35 years of service, Daniel Mihan.
From Student Affairs with 30 years of service, Denise Hansford. Jody Johnson. Ton Kaw. Mariana McDonald. Anne Moray. From Student Affairs with 35 years of service, Polly Schreiber.
From Associated Students with 30 years of service, Leanne Vincent. And from University Advancement with 30 years of service, Shelley Hadvina. From the Office of the President with 30 years of service, Ken Rappy. Please join us in congratulating the 30 and 35-year honorees. And again, one last round of applause. I would now like to invite Hillary Baker, Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer, to come to the podium for the presentation of the Team Award.
Thank you, Robin and Joe. It is my pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the Jolene Koester Team Award. As a university, we strive to partner across campus to work without broad boundaries. This award recognizes outstanding team achievements and is presented annually to a team that has collaborated effectively on a project, a process, or other significant initiative that brought about positive changes, led to improved performance, increased quality of services, administrative productivity, or reduced costs. We appreciate the great work done by all of the 2019 nominated teams. Please join me in congratulating the efforts and outcomes of these teams who have worked collaboratively to improve the university. I am very pleased to announce that the recipient of the 2019 Jolene Koester Team Award goes to the International Coordinating Council Communications Plan Team. Will the team leader, David Dufo-Hunter, Director of Admissions and Records, please join me on stage to accept the award on behalf of the team, and will all of the team members listed on the screen please stand so that we can acknowledge you. So you have to stay there a minute. The team is comprised of stakeholders from departments across the university who interact with and assist international students throughout their application and admission journey. The team includes members from outreach and recruitment, admissions and records, student affairs, Zeng College, information technology, undergraduate studies, and the International and Exchange Student Center. The International Coordinating Council Communications Plan Working Group's initial goal was to improve the communication to international students to increase the relationship management and enrollment outcomes, which has positive fiscal implications for the university. The team created a comprehensive communications plan for international students comprised of unique communication flows that focus on 3 important areas of admissions, applicants, and admitted students. The new communications plan now includes critical information that students need to know to apply to and attend the university, uses clear and friendly language for the students where English may not be their primary language, includes direct call to actions in each communication, and has consistent and appropriate use of university branding and imagery to enhance the visibility and reputation of the university. The team's project aligned with 3 of the university planning priorities: student success, planning for a future less dependent on state funding, and visibility and reputation. Congratulations again to all members of the International Coordinating Council Communications Plan team. I would now like to invite Interim Provost Stella Theodoulou to come to the podium for the presentation of the Community Engaged Award.
It is with great pleasure that I introduce the new CSUN Community Engaged Staff and Faculty Award. This award is presented to an individual whose exceptional programmatic organizational service or volunteer efforts create greater collaboration between CSUN and our larger communities in order to contribute to the public good and nurture and sustain student success. The recipient embodies what it means to be an engaged matador, having worked within the community to strengthen democratic values, civic responsibility, and/or address critical societal issues. Before we announce this year's recipient, let's take a few moments to acknowledge all of the nominees for this award that I'll be showing on the screen. The recipients of the 2019 CSUN Community Engaged Staff and Faculty Award is Maria Elizondo. Maria, will you please come forward to accept your award? Maria is the coordinator for volunteer and community programs in the Matador Involvement Center. From developing Matador's Day of Service when she arrived on campus, to earning the nickname the Food Lady because of her work in expanding the CSUN Food Pantry program, Maria has demonstrated what a great campus citizen should be. Maria has been active in the County of Los Angeles Hunger and Homelessness Work Group and has represented CSUN at several of those meetings. She understands how important it is to cultivate and nurture these relationships. In the past year, Maria has worked with Assistant Professor Dr. Nalida Dharan and MEND, which is Meet Each Need with Dignity, to establish the CSUN Pop-Up Pantry program. In the first 3 CSUN pop-up pantries, they were able to provide over 6,000 pounds of fresh fruit and vegetables. It is my pleasure to present the first CSUN Community Engaged Staff and Faculty Award to Maria Alonso. I would now like to invite President Harrison back to the podium to recognize staff and administrators who are celebrating 40 and 45 years with the university.
So it is with great pleasure that I present to you 5 of our colleagues celebrating their 40 and 45 years of service. It's an honor to be here today to express appreciation of colleagues who have literally dedicated their lives to our students and our campus community. We applaud the determination and the effort that you have demonstrated during the time you have been with us, and I appreciate the value of your dedication to the university. Thank you for your continued loyalty and hard work. With 40 years of service, Lorna Hughes from Chemistry Biochemistry. Jackie Stem from the Department of Art. And Deborah Whitchurch from Financial Services Resource Management. So I'd like to invite Deborah to come up and join us on the stage so your friends and colleagues can congratulate you Unfortunately, Lorna and Jackie are unable to join us today. They have a conflict with their schedules, so we will be sure they will receive their token of appreciation for their years of service to CSUN. Come on up, Deborah. Congratulations. And there are two of our colleagues who are celebrating 45 years of service with the university. Charlene Bell from Student Accounting. Come on up, Charlene. And William Watkins from Student Affairs. They have boxes. Oh, gee, boxes. Now, as they're receiving their boxes, and we're all wondering what's in those boxes, I want to say a little bit about our history. These two individuals were hired in 1974. And have provided loyal, dedicated, and continuous service for the last 4 decades. They represent the human fabric that has held us together as a community of committed employees. How long has it been? Well, you might not remember, but they would. In 1974, the most popular pop artists were the Jackson 5, Elton John, Diana Ross, and Barry White. All in the Family was the #1 TV show. Hold your hats here. The price of gas was 38 cents. The average cost of a house was $39,500. And the average income per year was $11,100. 1974 was a great year, and since then, these dedicated staff have continued to provide their experience, their effort, and their wisdom to improve our university and to serve students. Please join me in congratulating Charlene Bell and William Watkins. It is now with great pleasure to present to you, for the first time ever, one of our colleagues who is celebrating 50 years of service with the university, Jeff Craig from Physical Plant Management. get a photo right here. Jeff, while you're being congratulated, we want your friends and colleagues to share in this congratulatory moment for you. Jeff was hired in 1969 and has provided loyal, dedicated, and continuous service for the past 5 decades. He is currently a network analyst and is also a CSUN homegrown alum. Yes. When Jeff arrived on campus, the ringing of the carillon throughout campus brought back a happy childhood memory, but then it stopped working. Jeff took responsibility for it by raising money and securing a new, better location on the second floor of Cypress Hall. For those of you who do not know, the carillon is made up of 222 bells, which essentially is a large collection of amplified tuned rods. I didn't know that. The carillon rings at the half hour and on the hour every day. Jeff has continued as the unofficial and official caretaker of the campus carillon system for the last 35 years. Please join me in thanking him and congratulating. You get a medal.
First ever.
Yes. And so everyone can see this, in honor of 50 years of service, a commemorative brick in your name will be placed near the Matador statue. Jeff Craig. So I'm going to excuse this standing group of people behind me to return to their seats. So we are honored to have spent this morning with you. What a joyous occasion, the smiles, the pride, the loyalty. 50 years. Whew. Thank you, Jeff, again. Thank all of you for what you have done to support the success of our students and also the success of each other. You are remarkable ambassadors of the university, and we thank you for your contributions and for serving as great role models for your colleagues. Christina, would you please come forward and close our program?
Thank you, President Harrison. At this time, I'd like to take a few minutes to acknowledge the wonderful committee and your colleagues who have volunteered their time to make today's event so special. Committee members have been working for several months to recognize the level of service and expertise of our campus community here today. So I'd like to first ask the members of the committee to stand when I call their name and save applause for once all names are called. From Academic Resources and Planning, Linda Noblejas Sapoy. From Physical Plant Management, Daryl Johnson. From the University Corporation, Karina Ward. From the Oviatt Library, Joycelyn Dunham. From Mike Kerb College of Arts, Media, and Communication, Rachel Valenci. From Undergraduate Studies, Julie Hunter. From Intercollegiate Athletics, Ronnie Garcia. From Admissions and Records, Beth Mathis and Karen Ziegler. From University Advancement, Karen Lizarraga and Veronica Navarro. From the University Student Union, Christopher Jensen and Raquel De Ruiz. From the Office of Human Resources, Heather Kennedy, Rosemary Martin, Robin McKibben, Joe Medina, Christina Serrano, Frank William Stranzel, Tony Strauya, and from the Office of the President, Elby Magana. Please join me in thanking the members of the Event Planning Committee. I have to say, each year this event is more and more beautiful and special, so thank you for all your efforts. Additionally, I would like to acknowledge the work of the Award Selection Committee. Each year we get many nominees, and this group helps review each application. Again, I ask that you hold your applause until the full committee is standing. From the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Joy Bartley. From University Advancement, Danny Reeder. From the Klotz Student Health Center, Marianne Link. From the University Corporation, Cindy Estrella. From Information Technology, Sandra Bayer. From the Office of the President, Hazel Kauchaki. From the Office of Human Resources, Frank William Stranzel. Please join me in thanking the members of the Award Selection Committee. I would also like to extend a big thank you to Deb Wallace, who is our MC on the red carpet, doing wonderful interviews. As well as athletics and our staff quintet for providing a proud Matador opening as you entered. And then before you leave today, please take the time to capture today's memories at the selfie print station, which is located right behind you near the lobby exit. To use the print station, you would take a selfie and upload to Instagram using the hashtag CSUNSSA, and all those photos will be printed with that hashtag. While you're there, you can also stop and sign our commencement banner for our upcoming commencement ceremonies. So the banner's there, and you can sign congratulations to our students. And lastly, please be sure to take the red rose that's placed at each of your seats, the long stem rose, and place it at the foot of the Matador statue on your way out. This is part of our longstanding CSUN tradition to honor individuals. So that concludes our ceremony and event today. Thank you for coming today. Thank you to all the honorees, and congratulations.